If you had a device that shows you everyone that has ever had a crush on you, would you use it? Why or why not? I would. I don't really notice when people like me and kind of assume that if someone asks me out it's a joke. It's happened a lot. Does anyone though? Like I always see in movies or shows how the girl has a crush on the guy, but the guy just thinks they're friends and everyone is screaming at the guy to notice. It's just because we have the girl's perspective. Most are just scared of being wrong, made fun of, or ruining a friendship. So to cope with that, some just dismiss it as just friend things or jokes. Yes, because I need answers. Same. Someone has been giving me mixed signals for years. For the love of God, tell me. Edit. Thank you guys for so many responses. All of them say ask in some way. I'm not interested in a relationship with him. I do not like him, but I'd like to know. I'm going to copy past my edit from a comment below over here. Now for the mixed signals part. Yes, I did receive mixed signals from someone in high school, but I'm now in college and don't care about him. We were just acquaintances and I should have clarified that I personally didn't have a crush on him, although one of my close friends did. Now I'm not going to go dating a friend's crush. I just wish I knew for sure what he meant. It's a very large unsolved mystery, and when I read this question I instantly remembered that I would really like to know. But yes, I agree, asking would be the best course of action if it means that much to you. Also, I have received way too many DMs, most likely saying happy cake day. Sorry if I can't respond to all of them, but I appreciate every single text. Thank you, kind Redditors. This was most of high school and some of college for me. This one guy I could never figure out and it still drives me crazy. I just wanna know for sure. Damn it. Unless he's in a committed relationship, just ask him. Yeah. It sounds stupid. Yeah. You're putting yourself out there for possible letdown. But it'll be worth it just to know. He might say yes, bonus for you. And even if he didn't, he might once you ask. Just go for it. Oh, I have. Several times. But I have received non-answers and incredibly mixed messages. And now he's in a place where he's only living in the moment and refuses to look to the past, so it's not like I could really ask him again without being a dick about it. We used to be really close, and even then he'd never open up about anything. So I imagine I'll never know for sure. Just frustrating. Yeah. Cause not only would I have a Rodang moment cause someone I knew liked me and missed the opportunity, but it would also greatly raise my self-esteem and confidence now that I know that someone or some people have liked me before. What if it shows nothing? Just tell yourself the app isn't compatible with your phone and delete app. Similar to the guys leaving 1-star ratings on Tinder, Bumble. To be fair, those apps really exploit your feelings with those constant buy premium to see these amazing people who liked you. But you know that you've already swiped though everyone in your locality and none of the people you liked you back, and that's after you've set the bar more or less on the floor, so to speak. But one night you're feeling particularly lonely and you cave and you pay the money only to find there was one like, and it was from an obvious scammer. You'd better believe I would. There are two possibilities: either I'm right and nobody has ever been attracted to me, or I'm ducking blind. Hey man, maybe you'll find someone else out there who's blind. They might have what it takes to be attracted to you. Okay, what is your advice for me? I'm half blind, my right eye is blind. It gets rid of the guessing game. Asking them also gets rid of it. Not always true. Some people are totally non-confrontational. They buckle under pressure. Or they might think that you are messing with them. Yeah. Now I don't have to wonder, lol. Being born ugly has this one perk I never had to wonder. Yes. I'm curious. I can't really think of anyone who would have had a secret crush on me. So, maybe you already have your answer then. You didn't have to do him like that. Manny just doesn't want Spork to look at the device, because then Spork will find out about Manny's secret crush. I think he should just come out with it already. But try telling him that. Depends. Does it tell me which, if any, are still active? If so, then heck yes. Installing update. Update 1.1. You can now see who still has a crush on you, or if it has ended. Yeah. Why wouldn't I? I don't know. What if it said your uncle or something gross? Now you gotta deal with that every family holiday. Now I definitely want it. Roll Tide. I see this all over. Does it have a meaning? Or is it just something to repeat in AskReddit threads? Yes. But mostly out of curiosity. Not because it would change things. Yes. For some validation. Wasn't popular in school. Have always had issues with low self-esteem. So it'd be nice to know if any of the girls I had a crush on were crushing back. I would, out of morbid curiosity, when I'd get bullied in primary school and told the teacher about it. She told me that boys pick on you because they like you. At the time I believed her. I was just a little kid. When I was in a comprehensive school, I think it's high school to some other countries, I still got bullied, but had developed a much thicker skin. My I don't give a duck attitude was born. I had more male friends than female friends, so I'd be really curious to see if any of them had ever fancied me. I know that one did, because we had a thing for a while once we'd both left school. Had a crush on someone who I thought liked me. Wish I knew if he ever had feels for me. Make him waffles. Work's a treat. Nah. In high school someone wrote they had a crush on me in the girls' bathroom. That's all I needed. No. I don't need to be confronted with even more missed opportunities than I'm already aware of. No. I think I'd develop a case of reciprocal liking, where a person only likes someone upon learning that person has affection towards them. No. Happily married 10 plus years. Why mess up a good thing? For science. No, I have a fear of disappointment. Yes. So I can know who to talk to. Yes. But only drunk at 2 AM. So I can scroll through Facebook liking pictures from 9 years ago, and then accidentally like a status from 6 years ago. Probably not, since I understand that sometimes people have crushes on others and usually it means nothing. The title also says have ever, so it does not necessarily mean that they still do. I think it would lead to more confusion and awkwardness, especially if it is someone that is in a position that to have a crush on you would make it awkward or inappropriate. For an example, your happily married boss or your best friend who may be attracted to you, but would not actually be interested. Having a crush can stem from more than just them wanting to have sex or a relationship with you too. So I would not want to end up being again confused on what it is in that regard. No a-hole here. As somebody who overthinks, I don't think this would be healthy for me. Yeah. Curious about at least one person. Why would I want to watch a blank screen? No, because there wouldn't be anyone on it. No, because it sucks knowing someone you once liked also once liked you too and neither of you did a thing about it. If it showed you who currently has a crush on you, then yes of course, but not if it's only who had one. Devil is in the details. This device only shows people who had a crush on you, meaning the moment has passed. Missed opportunity. I still would use it though. Nice little ego boost. Yes, I'm a romantic. It would so help me tailor my behavior to avoid encouraging them. Or just straight up tell them thanks, but no. I would not want to use it. One of those things that is far healthier not knowing. No, it wouldn't matter whether someone liked me or not. I actually prefer being single. Haha. We all know someone with a crush on me doesn't exist. Yes, I expect to react to the results like a dark, humorous, and light-hearted Reddit thread. Mixed reactions. Heck yeah, I would. They didn't tell you. They turned it on last year. I get notifications on my phone all the time. Oh, awkward. I want to know all 2 people that would show up. Absolutely. I was completely clueless when I was single. A guy I met at a music conference literally invited me up to his hotel room, and it didn't occur to me that he was interested until months later. I didn't go up because 1. I was tired, 2. I wasn't about to go up to a hotel room of someone I just met, no matter how nice they seemed. Didn't wanna get murdered or something, yeah no. I second your action of not going into an hotel room with a random stranger. If that makes you feel better about that. Absolutely. Yes. I'm a non-native speaker of the language and sometimes don't pick up on obvious social cues because of cultural differences. Also very tired of people telling me well after the fact that once upon a time they were super into me and just never said anything. I would. For 2 reasons. 1, it might help me figure out if anyone is currently interested in me. 2, it might help me realize past people who had crushes on me and thus help me better pick up on the signs in the future. No. Because it would be very awkward to live in a world where I knew everyone had a crush on me. It's better to just think that. I think it's my modesty that makes me so attractive. Boring old person answer, no. I'm married. I don't want to know or care who has ever had a crush on me. I feel like having that information would only make my life worse, not better. No. Because it's all part of the game of life. Feeling nervous and awkward around someone you like is good for growing emotionally as a person. The access to immediate answers and information has its benefits, but also a lot of negatives. It removes people from the present moment. You mean a device that triggers my crippling depression? I already have a cell phone. Edit wow, first gold. Thank you so much. Definitely. I would be very curious to know if there was anybody. Oh heavens. Yes. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. But I would especially like it because it would bring back many memories that I may have forgotten. My long-term memory seems to have holes. I have trouble remembering much from before I got married. I have clear but fragmented memories about 2 or 3 people I had relationships with, but there were many more, and there were also crushes that were not acted upon because I was in a relationship. Even friends who may or may not, or may just had a little bit of a crush. It would be so nice to be reminded of them. Yes, because I'm a glutton for punishment. No. Because the people who have a crush on me aren't the ones I'm into. I'm with you. Why bother to find out when I know I wouldn't reciprocate and it would potentially make things awkward? No. Not a really good question. Single people, yes, I want to know. BC, I'm lonely. Happily in a relationship, no. In a relationship but unhappy, yes. Done. I'm single at the moment. But if I use it and nobody I had a crush on reciprocated it, it could be devastating to my lower than average self-esteem. On the other hand, if they did, then it would be a huge confidence boost. I think I'd take my chances. Also because having the device would fill me with curiosity. Nah, I'm married happily. So at this point I'd rather not know. Mainly because if you have current friends on that list it can make stuff weird. Also, what if something creepy happened? Like having a family member on the list? I'll pass. Yes, I'm oblivious when people hit on me or like me. Here's 2 stories which showcase this. One, me and a new acquaintance are talking at a bar. After a few rounds he stops mid-sentence and says, "Oh, you must be straight." I say that I am. He responds, "I've been hitting on you for the past 20 minutes, and not once did you notice." To a friend of mine wanted to do a Christmas party. She said she was going to invite people, etc. Things happened where people cancelled. Ended up being just me and her, which was fine by me because I had a crush on her at the time. Anyway, we go have dinner and she takes me to a concert I was dying to see. After, we stay out a bit longer. Talk in front of her place. She invited me in. I said I have to do stuff. And I left. I realized what happened 3 years later when talking to her BFF. I have more stories like this. Nope. There is an extreme form of discomfort that comes from knowing someone you dislike is attracted to you. Especially if you have to interact with that person in any kind of social or professional context. And especially if they haven't made a move so that you can graciously decline and they can move along. Better not to know.